What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to the FIFA 20 top 20 fastest players in FIFA 20. That's right, we are back again. We uploaded, was it yesterday? Was it the day? No, 2 days ago we had the strongest players in FIFA 20. Akinfenwa, of course, coming in at number 1, and today have been good enough to give us the top 20, and we're going to take a look at them and look at their cards and whether or not they're going to be useful in FIFA or not. And first on the board is Adama Traore. Watching him play for Wolves so far this season, I don't understand, first of all, why he got a downgrade. I haven't really watched him play that much, but he went from a 74 to a 75 last year, wasn't he? FIFA 19. Adama Traore. What I will say though, from watching him, he went from a 75 down to a 74. Interesting. From watching him for Wolves, 81 strength. That should be like, he should be in the top strongest players as well. He should be one of the very few cards that is available in fastest and strongest. My guy is wham, as the kids like to say it. He has got some considerable strength. I just want to point out again, with Traore being downgraded to a 74, he has got blistering pace. He has got very, very strong dribbling stats and good strength, right? Yes, his passing and shooting is absolutely woeful. I want to use this card as an example to explain why I'm pretty certain the reactions and composure are still going to be extremely important again this year. And it's quite simply because he has 62 reactions and 70 composure. And in his dribbling stat of 83, to have two stats so low when everything else is so well rounded just makes me feel like this is the great equalizer for, you know, back in FIFA 11 when we used to have Brasilvas and silver cards that were just incredible because they had good pace and good dribbling and because shooting's always been easy to manipulate. I feel like pace and dribbling are the stats that are, you know, combined just make it so easy for a player to get good. That they have to literally equalize that. Now, he has had, as I said, a downgrade from last year. He's gone down 1 on shooting, which has actually been more than a 1 shooting downgrade. He's lost 4 positioning, 3 finishing, no shot power. He's gained 1 long shots. He's gained 3 volleys and he's same penalties. He's also got 64 passing last year to 61 this year. His vision's gone down. His crossing's gone down. His short passing and long passing have gone down. His dribbling has remained at 83. He's gained 3 agility and 5 balance. He's lost 2 reactions and 2 ball control. He's gained 1 dribbling and lost 2 composure. And then physicals, he's lost 2 jumping and stamina, 2 strength, but he has gained 8 aggression. So 4-star skill moves for him. As I say, watching him play for Watford, he has a chance of getting a few upgrades this year. And if he could go up to like one of the 84 rated cards, get a good physical boost and a good shooting boost, he could all of a sudden become a little bit of a menace. So he is the fastest player in the game, guys. The second fastest player in the game is Killian Mbappe. So obviously an upgrade from last year and an upgrade from the year before and an upgrade from the year before. And then, of course, he wasn't in FIFA the year before that. But Kylian Mbappe, we looked at him pretty heavily in the top 100 players. Phenomenal cards. 84 stam, which is really nice. Dribbling and pace is exceptional. His passing is okay. I'd personally probably apply a marksman to him myself. Maybe a sniper. A sniper takes him up to that 91 striker and high 90s everywhere else. Marksman takes him to a 92 striker. I like that a lot better. Great dribbling, a good physical boost. And we all know what Mbappe is about, but coming in with 96 acceleration and 96 sprint speed. Next up, guys, one of my favourite players from the early stages last year, and that is Leroy Sané. In with 95 pace, 96 sprint speed, 93 acceleration. And again, a really good, well-rounded card. A little low on stamina again, but that, I keep saying that, but it seems to be actually a lot of players are around the 78 to 84 stamina. So maybe in the early stages of the game, I'm looking at stamina a little bit wrong. But this is a brilliant card. Great pace, nice and tall at 6 foot, 4-star skill moves. Really good dribbling, good passing. His passing's down in 79 because his long passing's dead out, but the rest of his passing stats are very good. This is a great card. And again, you could do a fair bit with this. A sniper would make him an 89 rated striker. You could even give him a finisher if you wanted to boost the physicals. I personally wouldn't. A marksman to boost that dribbling, shooting, and physical up, which again, I probably wouldn't. What I wouldn't mind seeing, though, is a Maestro. See that, a 90 rated centre forward, a 90 left wing for Sané with the Maestro. Get some really good stats in there. And as always, Artist, yeah, gets him up there to 90s as well. But Artist just isn't the chem style that I personally like or use. Next up, guys, we've got Chala. So Sané there coming in nice and fast. So we've got Anibal Chala there. 93 acceleration, 96 sprint speed. And other than that, I don't know how this card is silver. This is a terrible, terrible card. This is a worse than terrible card. Less we say about, he's fast, but he's bad. He is fast, but he is bad. We have got next Nagai. 69 rated. This guy right here, Nagai. 95 pace and insane for sprint speed and acceleration with 94 stamina. Now, this is a card that would be useful for weekly objectives or seasonal objectives or milestone objectives if you need silver players or the J League specifically, because having that much pace and that much stamina, I don't know if you guys have ever played with silver teams, by the end of the game, well, by the 60th, 65th minute, everyone's dead out and no one can run anywhere. He's got decently well-rounded shooting as well off the bat. A sniper chem style, I don't think he'd be a terrible player. Not for as with regards to a silver, that's really not that bad. A finisher, probably even better. Boost those physicals up. 83 shot power. His finishing not the best. I think I'd like sniper for that, just to get that 15 finishing. This may well be a semi-usable card at the right time in the game. Next up, guys, we have got Gelson Martins. His one to watch SBC last year, coming in at 70-ish thousand coins in the very early stages of FIFA. And it was one of those cards that I was excited about because I was like, yeah, if he actually just gets a couple informs, and, you know, very similarly now, he is genuinely just a couple of informs away from being an absolute warhorse in FIFA. And the reason why I say that is because you guys know how that 82 to 84 boost and then 84 to 86 boost can be. Compared to last year as well, he's actually gone up one pace, up two shooting, down one passing, everything else remains the same. But when that ones to watch card came out, it was just like, man, if he goes up to the 84 and 86, forget the pace, the dribbling's already really, really good. Good stamina as well. Boost that passing and shooting a little bit anyway. Give him the dead eye too. All of a sudden, you've got yourself a really high-end player with 4-star skill moves who's rapid with high stamina. So this, again, in the early stages of FIFA 20, I think that this would be a very good card in people's teams. I mean, look at those stats already. For a card that's, because of his nation and league and team, he's very likely to be one of the cheaper 82 rated cards. He's very likely to come in at about 1,500 to 2,500 coins in the early stages. And with that Deadeye Chem style, that is a monstrous card. That is going to be a very, very great early game card. So nice to see Gelson Martins in there. Next up, guys, we've got a guy who is probably going to get a downgrade next year because his back injuries. He's carrying Arsenal right now like you wouldn't believe. We drew 2-2 with Watford today in one of the worst performances I've seen Arsenal have for a long time. Maybe saving that for the Europa League final. But the Europa League final and the game against Watford today were two performances from Arsenal that I'm shocked to see them. Watford had 31 shots on goal. That shows how bad it is. We were 2-0 up and generally comfortable. We conceded a goal from an unforced error. We conceded another goal from an unforced error, and we just fell apart. And we were lucky to come away with a point by the end of it. But Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, guys, 95 sprint speed, 93 acceleration, scored 2 more goals today. And I think is already right up there with the top scorers in the Premier League. Sergio Aguero with 7 goals. Tammy Abraham with 7 goals. What a start to his Chelsea Premier League career. Timo Pukki with 6 goals and 2 assists. And then Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang coming in at that 4th spot with 5 goals. So, yeah, there you go. He's genuinely doing his best to carry Arsenal right now. Obviously, Aubameyang is a bit of a beast. His agility and balance is a little bit low, but his reactions and composure are very good. His pace is obviously very good, and his shooting is already very good. And so a sniper chem style on him, that's going to be an extremely good player. Maybe even a marksman because of the chemistry. Again, I might go for that physical boost. I don't know really. It gives a more well-rounded shooting boost. Good dribbling boost, and obviously a decent physical boost with 89 jumping for how tall he is as well at 6'2" with medium-low work rates. A strong card there. for the top 20. Next up, we've got Dam. Now, Dam is another one that has had low-rated goal cards in previous years, and it is another one that he's got good pace. He doesn't even really have good dribbling, and that's why I kind of made the note on Adama Traore that he could potentially be a bit of a beast, because he's got way better dribbling than Dam and way better physical than Dam as well. And for that reason, I'd say that this card is pretty damn useless. Next up is Iñaki Williams. Always a monster in FIFA, and a card that we didn't really see much last year, but look at his base stats. 4-star skill moves, 6'1", great physicals, good dribbling, great pace, and again, shooting in the right areas for the start of the game. And you pop in a marksman on this card, you're getting an 87 rated striker. Amazing shooting stats, good dribbling. You pop in a sniper on him, still an 87, but boosts the dribbling a little bit more. That balance makes him feel a bit heavy. But again, you got some choices here. You could go finisher as well and boost that physical a little bit more. I personally wouldn't. Or you could go for Hawk for the pace. Again, personally wouldn't. Me personally, I'll go for a sniper or a marksman on him. Probably a sniper. I prefer the dribbling boost than anything else. And Iñaki Williams already has such great physicals that this, I have a feeling this is going to be one of those cards that's going to be extremely expensive in the early stages. What was he in FIFA 19? Iñaki Williams, 81 rated last year. So he's been upgraded as well. He's gained 1 pace. He's gained 2 shooting, lost 1 passing, gained 3 physicals and 1 dribbling. And yeah, last year to the early stages, yeah, he was around 6k on launch, went up to 12k and then started coming back down. And do you know what? If you can get this version of Iñaki Williams for anywhere from 6 to 10k in the first couple of days, he will be a striker that will do you good for a long time, especially if coupled with that other Spanish striker that we looked at yesterday. Can't remember his name off the top of my head now, who looked brilliant. In fact, let me go and have a look at the Spanish strikers. And Iñaki Williams, what was it? I just can't remember off the top of my head. He was quite low rated as well, wasn't he? He was like 80 or 81 rated. We'll find him. David Villa, Williams, it wasn't. Moreno, it wasn't. He must have had an upgrade compared to last year, or he wasn't a striker last year. Soldado, Ruben Castro, Iglesias, it wasn't. Yeah, I can't find him for the life of me. But there you go. Iñaki Williams, guys, in the top 20 for fastest players. Next up, Kim In Seon, a right mid with blistering pace, not bad dribbling, 37 stamina. Next up, guys, is a Watford guy himself, and that is Seon. Nearly scored a banger goal against Arsenal today. Flicked it around the corner and then hit it on the volley, but just dragged it wide. Potential for a good card. Good shot power and long shots. Great pace. Well-rounded dribbling enough that the first in form to take him to an 84 would be a monster upgrade. That +6 that he'd get would be big. 4-star skill moves. That 2-star weak foot lets him down just a little bit. But yeah, you whack a sniper on him and he actually proves to be quite useful with really, really nice dribbling. Really nice shooting and great pace. Physical's a little bit left to be desired, and 2-star weak foot not too great, but at 6'1", new addition to the Premier League this year, of course. This guy could actually be a really good player for your starter squads. He's got a lot of potential. Next up, we have got Mané. Mané, the left mid, coming in with 94 pace, a little bit better in the dribbling category. 61 stamina. Again, it's pointless. That's why Traore, I think, is going to be a really, really good silver this year and could be an even better gold if he does get those upgrades. Because, this card is just useless across the board. His shooting is okay. And is, you got to take into consideration they are silver. But even with the sniper chem style, you barely get into the greens. This is a card that is going to be quite useless. Next up is another Mané, just a different Mané, and it's Sadio Mané. Very likely to get an inform in week 1. So we could already be seeing an 89 rated, potentially striker version. 94 pace on him. Great card, and I've got a feeling he's playing out of his skin for Liverpool right now. Let's just be real. He's, in my opinion, the best, maybe Firmino, but the best player in the Liverpool shirt right now. I think he's outperforming Mohamed Salah at the moment. Again, just my opinion, just from my perspective. A sniper chem style on him takes him to levels right there. That is a great card. Insane dribbling, good stamp, good jumping, great shooting stats and great pace. 4-star, 4-star. maybe I'd go marksman just to give a little boost on the strength and aggression. I think I'd like that a little bit better. A more well-rounded shooting boost, very good dribbling boost, great pace, great physicals. That is a great card. And I think he's going to be extremely expensive in the early stages. And of course, we'll probably get lots of amazing cards throughout the course of the year. Our first bronze on the list is List. And it's Elliot List. He comes in with 94 pace, 95 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. And once again, like, this is why sometimes I can't understand how some of the players are silver and some aren't. This card for a bronze card has potential if you need to use bronze teams in weekly objectives, seasonal objectives, or milestone objectives. Because for a bronze, he's got extremely good physicals with 75 stamina in there. He's got decent dribbling in a couple of the areas that's going to make him even quicker. And so, yeah, with that sniper chem style, it goes up to, his shooting's not really good enough. Maybe a marksman again would be better suited just to get a more well-rounded boost in there. I don't know. Actually, I like sniper. He'd be fast and he wouldn't tire too quickly with decent shooting and very strong dribbling for a bronze player. So, yeah, I think he even outperforms some of those silvers that we looked at. So List is there and, yeah, could be super useful throughout the course of the game. Next up, we've got Ampang. I'm almost certain I butchered his name, so I apologize. 91 stamina, extremely high agility and balance, great pace, obviously. That's why we're in the top 20 here. Dribbling stats generally okay with shooting. There's one thing that I've already seen that I don't like about this. Now, that's not bad. A sniper chem star brings him up to an 82 left wing and an 81 striker with very good finishing, decent positioning, brilliant dribbling, and 91 stamina. But 5'6" tall is an immediate no-go from me. I can't be dealing with players that short. I just not enjoyed them. It's why I don't really use Messi that much in FIFA. I just really don't like small players. I like 5'10s and above. I used Kante a lot this year. Even then, I took him out of my team when I could. We've then got a whole bunch of silvers, guys, to end off today's video. We have got VINKULA. VINKULA. A right back there with great pace, of course. Great stamina as well. And so the Sentinel chemistry style for him could be one that makes him, yeah, not bad. For a silver card, if you're needing to use a silver team, he's got 4-star weak foot. He's got great physicals, good defending, and brilliant pace. And he's decently rounded in passing and dribbling as well. That is really not a bad card. I think we might see him in silver teams. Maybe his nation and league is going to cause a few problems. But maybe not. He definitely has potential to be in your teams. We've next up got Aguirre, 68 rated left mid, Jonas Aguilar. He's fast, but he's bad. We'll move on. I don't know how to say this guy's name. I'm not even going to try. Barcusen. It's Barcusen, isn't it? Of course, he's English. If I had to guess that, I would have said he's English. 94 pace, again, decent physicals. Well-rounded shooting and dribbling. Again, a sniper chem style on him. I'd be surprised if it didn't make him look at least semi-decent. Yeah, with 80 stamina, 90 jumping, 5'9", 3-star, 3-star again for a silver. That's really nice. Stamina I like a lot with that pace. Good finishing, good dribbling. Not bad. Again, you might see this card used for silver squads that are useful. You've then got Bali. Not the Bali that used to be the Bali that used to be the fastest player on the game, I think. Was it a FIFA 19 Bali? I don't recall. Maybe it was FIFA 18. No, I can't remember. Maybe I'm going back even more. But there used to be a card called Bali that was extremely fast. Not an Irishman either. And so this card is terrible. 4-star weak foot, nice. High-low work rates, brilliant. 6'1", amazing. That pace, and for a silver, that agility and balance, brilliant. However, he has 51 if he had like 70 stamina, I think that this would be an insane card for a silver, for an Irish silver as well. Yeah, a sniper gives him decent agility, decent dribbling and ball control for a silver. Decent finishing, great pace. It's that the work rates, the height, the weak foot. I love it all. The pace, brilliant. The shooting and dribbling you can work with It's just that 51 stamina that really, really turns me off of that card. And then last but not least, guys, we have got the Welshman, Daniel James, making a huge name for himself this year at Manchester United. Incredibly likely to generate many informs and special cards throughout the course of the year. If they do future stars, I said do, I know. If they do future stars, I just said it again, in FIFA 20, I expect Daniel James to get one. Limitless potential for him. I'd expect him to be a low 90s, high 80s, low 90s card. Great pace, decent dribbling, good stam, 4-star weak foot. He's got a brilliant left foot on him as well. This card right now, not really good enough. What are we saying for a Deadeye? No, a sniper. It's not bad. An artist might be good to get some passing stats on him. I don't know. I like the marksman or the sniper. I think doesn't really get enough greens. He needs an upgrade or two to be anywhere near usable. But what's brilliant about this card is just off the way he's playing right now, he's likely to get an upgrade for winter refresh. So if he does get any informs throughout the course of the season, much like Jadon Sancho or much like who's the other silver that came up this year? I can't remember. Jadon Sancho, for example, he'll get boosts in so many other cards. And I think James might be that guy for that as well. So that, guys, is the 20 fastest players in FIFA 20. Just to bring you down that list once again. Adama Traore, Killian Mbappe, Sané, Chala, Nagai, Martins. I like the look of him for early stage squads. Aubameyang, Dam, Inaki Williams again could be good for early day squads. Seon and Seon, who could be good for early day squads. Mane and Mane, obviously going to be brilliant. List, Ampang there. James, VINKULA, Aguilar, Barcusen, and Bali the Irishman, guys. So that is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.